On this episode of Tabletop Continuum, make a stealth roll with advantage to hop on the wagon and listen in on our budding journey of our Dungeons & Dragons campaign. Reunited within the Dreamscape and completing broken memories, Siobhan and Postal Karma must now face the manifestation of the curse that is seeped within the recesses of Siobhan's mind and fears. As we say, welcome to the World of Morath. Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode of Tabletop Continuum. This is Ty.
Robert.
I'm Austin.
I'm Valkyrie. And I'm Melissa.
Melissa's back!
Yeah!
God, it's awesome.
Melissa was back last week.
It's a good thing I don't have your vote.
It just, I don't know why, but it still feels like
I know.
it was like a week ago. Right? Well,
Melissa's been gone forever.
Yeah.
We've missed you.
Who is excited to
Always.
try and not die in the recesses of one's own mind?
Let's go, Feral.
Bark,
Let's
bark,
go,
bark, bark,
Feral. That needs to be put on a t-shirt.
Oh.
All right. Anything that we need to let go and say before we get into our little synopsis?
Die in real life.
Where last we left off. After a panic set of 3 days in the White Prize and bringing honor to Anchor and his family as the party is dubbed Postal Karma, you find yourselves staying far longer than you anticipated, not only in wait for the Galdarm family in their old home, into their old home and new asylum, but also to help others cope with pains. Kree, you struggle through a change that Angus and Georgia now know of as transforming into a cat, and through attempting to keep it a secret from the rest of the group, Georgia sacrificed her anonymity as Kalishtar to make the peering eyes of the rest of the party tread off of you. This was almost too convenient, as the night afterwards, Siobhan was found comatose and has now started a race begin finding materials to initiate a ritual into the dreamscape and into Siobhan's mind. You met with a merchant prince named Caius, who insisted on flirting and making ones weary rather than being candid, but still aided you with the rare components of the ritual you needed, before taking his leave with High Priestess Loch. Now the ritual complete, you found yourselves not only inside Siobhan's sleeping world, but also within Siobhan's most prominent memories, as you traveled from door to door in search of the curse that keeps her trapped. Upon entering the door, leading to when she first joined the Elven Alliance known as the Soldiers of the Tamed Wood, a familiar figure of a woman from the wrestling competition for the Highland Smithshire made her entrance, as she too was part of this memory. As her form turned red and decrepit, two more apparitions, more disfigured and crimson than the last, come behind her. And we enter into initiative. Yorga, Anchor, Siobhan, since you guys rolled me initiative before we started, Angus, Kree, I still need you two to roll me.
15.
Righto.
14.
Okay. Kree? You had
what I wrote for initiative.
Also, I think it's noteworthy to say that we already did damage to
Nice.
the not so red figure.
Yes,
So
that
you
you
guys
did. But they're still looking pretty decent. Okay, let me just get people to where they
Alright,
need
so
to.
I need to mute myself when I drink water, because I'm pretty sure you all just heard me swallow it.
Oh, you're fine.
Perhaps. That's a secret I'll never
Nothing
tell.
to tell. Anyway, Anchor, what's your dexterity? What's your dexterity
My
mod?
dexterity mod. Let's see. That's a +0.
Oh, okay, good to know. Taking me a while to get everyone set up where they need to.
Oh no, that was my that was
Oh yeah.
a
Oh,
jab
no,
at
trust me.
Anchor
Oh.
for being
I'll
a
jab
+0
you.
to
Long
dexterity.
years.
Dagger. All the daggers. Okay,
I mean, I did. Okay,
First
Do
go.
it,
up-
you won't. Coward.
okay. First up, and actually, also, I forgot about this. Siobhan, how about you roll me initiative for your little
Right.
furry friends?
Shit, I didn't give them names. Also, we've been doing all this talking, and I realized the one thing I forgot to get out was my fucking dice.
Oof. I mean,
The perks of Dungeons and Dragons in quarantine. Oh shit, I forgot my dice. Just let me go shelf here.
Roll initiative for your friends. Absolutely, will do. As soon as I have my dice.
Yeah, great. What is the initiative bonus for
Right.
my furry friends?
Your initiative bonus, let me double check on stats. Initiative bonus calculation. So that needs to be, it's your dexterity modifier plus any other modifiers from your rate. You
I
should
should,
have it written in
Let me-
there.
Okay, so I rolled a 14 on the die plus my dex.
Righto.
17.
Well, let me. I believe there's a special little proficiency bonus that I wrote for your beauty. Let's see. Yeah, your proficiency is plus
right,
3.
Right. So
So 14 plus 3, that's 17,
right,
and that's
yes,
only
then
for
plus
one
my
of them.
dex
Yes.
is 18, 19, dirty 20.
Oh, it doesn't
Oh.
add yours.
Got
It only has the plus 3. Their proficiency bonus
Okay.
changes alongside yours. So if yours becomes a
Cool.
plus 4,
Okay, so,
theirs becomes a plus
17.
4.
Then the other one is
Righto. So-
is 18. The other one is 18. And I have come up with names for them.
Okay.
Their names are Cobb and Elliot, after Leonardo DiCaprio and Elliot Page's
Ooh.
characters in Inception.
which one is which?
Ooh. Okay.
Is the one near Creek Cobb or Elliot?
Gotcha. The one near Cree is Elliot, and the one that isn't near Cree is Cobb.
Ah, Elliot.
Okay.
I love them.
All right. So now I need to mod this just a
So
tad.
Cobb scared the shit out of me.
So I'm guessing that Siobhan
Yes?
came up with these names before everything happened.
I mean,
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna go into that. Okay, so Angus, I gotta rewrite this a bit. Okay, so
Or they introduced themselves to you, and I
Ooh,
think
what
that's
if
like
only the
that's a
oh yeah, just
doubly
little
what if
terrifying
only the
thing.
person that they protect?
or like collars or something on them.
I mean,
that
Cree
has, like,
has
a
speak
little,
with animals.
I
haven't used it yet, but she has that.
Free just
And you have
she
used
does.
that before.
She does indeed.
I mean, I haven't used it yet in this situation, so I can't
Ah,
talk
okay.
to him right now. But theoretically, unless dream animals are different from regular animals, or the magic goes wrong, Cree theoretically is able to talk with them.
Also, I think Elliot's name in that movie is actually Ariadne, but I like Elliot better. So, yeah.
Right,
Elliot's
Elliot has a
cute.
nice ring to it. Anyway, okay. So, top of the round. Oh, well, first, especially for you, Melissa, I'm going to try and describe the layout of
Okay.
where you all are fighting right now. So, you have you and the party are standing about 5 feet away from a wall. Going from left to right, there is you, Yorgia, Angus, Anchor, and Cree. In front in front of you to your left is
Right.
which one
Oh,
did you
yeah,
say? Was it
to
Cobb
the
or Elliot
Oh,
that
with us
was
is
with
Cobb.
you? Okay, so Cobb is with you. So in front of you to your left, like looking front ways, and the one Cree, you have the other cute little furry friend that is in front to your right.
Meat.
You Anchor, you are 5, 10, 15, 20. You're there's about 20 feet of space in between you and Bastia. There's 25 feet of space in between Yorgia and one of the Crimson Bastias, or Crimson Curses, I guess we could say. And then there's 20 feet between Elliot and the second Crimson Curse. So, top of the round is going to be Bastia, wherein she is going to go 5, 10. She's going to immediately go for you, Siobhan, and attempt to grapple.
Surprised.
So I need you to roll me acrobatics.
And that is bum 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 bum. Whoa. Lost my dexterity modifier for a second there. Okay. Sorry, that's 18.
No.
That's a dirty 20.
Good, because
Excellent.
she rolled shit. So she goes to grab you, like trying to grab you by your shoulders. She tries to push you down, but you manage to push back up to where you kind of force her away off of you, giving about 5 feet of space in between you guys. And Cobb now has an attack of opportunity on her.
Yay.
So what's Cobb gonna do?
Let's see here. Cobb's gonna go after her, and he's going to there they are. Haha. Sorry, go away, thingy. Okay. Cool. Okay, sorry.
Okay, goodbye.
Okay, yeah. All that time, and he's gonna bite. Good old bite.
Alright. Well, I believe actually they should have a multi-attack.
Right, it's right here. Yeah.
Yes, they do have
Gotcha.
multi-attack.
It has 2 attacks. Cool. Claws and bite. So yeah, let's do that instead. Multi-attack.
Alright. Roll me to hit. Which one are you doing
claw.
first? The
Let's
claw
do
or the
claw.
bite?
Okay,
Alright. Roll me to hit.
Oh, shit. That's a 4. Yeah. So that's
That misses.
And a 4 again. Congratulations.
That misses. So in a protective attempt, Cobb kind of lunges over closer to Bastia in attempt to kind of bite. However, slinky little boy that he is, Cobb ends up jumping a little too high and whizzing right past Bastia's shoulder to where now to where thankfully you don't have to roll for this. Cobb is able to twist himself around and land okay near Bastia. Yorkia, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm going to. I should have been thinking
What
about
were you doing
this.
instead?
I am going
Contemplating their life choices.
playing.
I knew it.
I was not playing Blendoku on my phone. Okay, so I'm going to start by double checking things real quick. I am going to start by rushing
Okay.
this
Yeah.
guy right here, the one of the red
Yeah.
curses.
We're calling them crimson.
Is that what
Crimson
curses? Is that what they're calling them? And I would like to start with a an unarmed strike
Righto.
against this guy here.
Are you rolling to hit?
And there we go. That's
That
yeah,
misses.
and I rolled a 9. Okay, and then I have
Okay, what
one
you got?
bonus action. Or wait, no. It's not a bonus
Right,
action.
yeah.
It's an I have 2 actions, I believe. I can't remember my It's been so long since we've been in combat. I cannot remember. I can't remember if it's an action or a bonus action, so I'm just going to treat it as my bonus action. I'm going to do a second unarmed strike,
That
which
hits.
I
Roll me for
got
damage,
a
and I
22
believe
on.
actually you have 2 attacks, so you should be okay. Let me double check. Regardless or not, for cinematics,
Okay,
I'll
yeah.
allow it here.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was 6 damage. Yeah, I'm going to double check real quick
Yeah,
and
I will
read
check
into that
as
while
well.
this is
Angus,
while
you
the
are
turn
up. Cree, you're on
goes
deck.
around.
Thank you, on deck.
I mentally said it in my head as well.
Siobhan has a mustache. Okay.
Why do you do this to me?
Because it's funny, huh?
See, here comes the problem. I can't do nothing.
You can certainly try. Also, Yorga, you do in fact have 2 attacks per action.
Yes, I do. I just read it in my thingy in my features and traits.
Do you want to risk it? Will you try? Angus?
But here's the thing. Normally, my go-to is to
Ooh.
cast like 3 fireballs in one turn, and I cannot because each one is its own wild magic bullshit assholery, and I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction.
You
Do a ranged attack and set Yorgi on fire.
I will say
Uh-huh.
if you're in a panic, if you're really that much of in a panic, roll me Arcana. We'll see what happens.
Okay, I'll roll you Arcana, although I'm not sure why I am.
18. From the peripheral of your sight, you notice Elliot and Cobb, the sheen of the opalite sheen on the very top of their fur is obviously pretty indicative of the Dreamscape, because you've never seen that even in the Feywild, but it still has its own magical presence to it, almost like something. You're not 100% sure, but you have a feeling it has something to do with magic.
That's some magic bullshit. I don't know what to do with it, but it sure is magic.
What you gonna do?
Cry? You've taken my magics away from me. All I can do is cry.
Well, then go towards the magic.
I'm gonna go towards the magic. You're not my
Okay.
dad,
1, 2.
Austin.
That takes about half of your movement.
Okay.
Yeah, that takes about half your movement.
What does it?
Yeah, that was 15 feet.
Oh.
1, 2, 3.
Isn't it?
But
Or
as
no?
you go closer to Elliot, you realize that the closer that you get to them, the aura around Elliot feels warmer, very relaxing, very calm. Even you feel like you're able to concentrate a lot better on really anything. You feel like the emanating from Elliot, and probably the same with Cobb, is some sort of protection.
Ooh.
Okay. I don't know what it's protection from. Okay. I can metagame and say the DM is really trying hard to get me to do something over here. And I'm going to assume it's the one goddamn thing I'm good at, so I'm gonna try to cast a spell.
Okay, what are you casting?
Give me a second, and I will tell you. Just give me a second, dude. Okay. Gotta figure out my range. It's not like I have infinite range here. Okay. I don't want to do any of this. You know,
Aw.
You should have
you're
infinite
So
range. You
cool.
deserve it because you're
So
Tyler, what are
cool.
you doing?
I would like to cast. Firebolt on this one.
Okay.
Hang on.
How many fireballs?
Firebolt.
Oh, firebolt. Okay.
I'm gonna cast one firebolt
You
for now. See how that goes, and if it goes well, then maybe I'll cast another one. We'll see.
standing next to Elliot as you begin to go through the schematics of casting firebolt. I need to pronounce things. You realize that the air around you is a lot different than it was when you were first experimenting in the hub. You feel a lot more in control. You feel more capable. And the chaos for the moment subsides as the magic completes true, begins,
Ooh.
roll me to hit.
That is a natural 20.
Hell
Then.
yeah.
Oh!
Nice.
All right.
Roll me
I will
damage.
do so.
Heck yeah.
Okay, so that is 21 points of damage.
Nice.
Was that already
Yeah,
doubled?
that's already doubled.
Alright.
Okay,
Well,
good.
well, yeah, well, but not doubled because
Last
there'd be
cannon
weird if I had an
as
odd number
usual.
from doubling. I rolled 4
Right.
d10s instead of 2
So,
d10s.
okay, yeah, thank you for that. So, yeah, 21 points of damage. Good to know. Yeah, that one that you just shot at, they're not looking the best, but they can definitely still fight. You can see some of the spots on their decrepit figure, like, already beginning to burn and char a little bit, starting to kind of flake off of them, but they're still standing.
Yes.
Cree.
Oh, I'm not done.
Okay. Never mind.
Oh, what do you got?
I would like to quicken another firebolt, and I'm gonna go ahead and twin spell that as well, so that I can
Yeah.
so that I can hit both of them with a firebolt. Angus is excited.
Roll me to hit on both of those.
Okay, so that one is a soft 20.
Okay,
And-
that hits. And also, which second one are you going for? Are you going for the second Crimson Curse, or are you going for Bastia?
The second Crimson Curse. I'm trying to take out those
Okay.
two first. And the other one's a 23 to
Okay,
hit.
that hits. Roll me for both.
So the first one is 12 points of damage.
Right
And
up.
the second.
Which one are you going for first? Is your first one the one that you
Yes.
just hit, or the one near you? Okay.
That one got 12 points of damage, and the other one gets 11 points of damage.
Okay. Whew. I knew I should have bumped these guys up more. Darn.
Please don't now, please.
Just and now
Ha ha ha
Anchor
ha
has
ha
muscle.
ha ha ha.
No, I don't.
It's on the. It's next. It's floating in the air
Yes,
next to
just
Rank
somehow
Anchor
in the
on my
middle.
screen.
Just somehow in the middle of the dreamscape, you somehow, Anchor, feel on on yourself suddenly, a belted dwarven kind appear out of nowhere, having no effects other than just giving you this wonderful mustache.
Interesting.
Don't like that.
Who put the mustache on Kree?
Kree, what you got for me, kitty?
Fairy fire cast on my friends, and the only one. Okay, I couldn't get Bastia, but I could get at least of the crimson things. Basically, if something is inside of
Hey,
it,
what does fairy
when I
fire do
cast
again?
the spell, it's outlined in light if it fails a dexterity throw, and then any attack roll on the creature or object has advantage on it. And it can't benefit from being invisible.
Okay.
So basically, I'm trying to give us advantage.
Okay.
On at least one.
Okay.
Right, so you're wanting to cast on this one. The one that's about like 20 foot away from Elliot?
Well, that one's already taken some damage from the firebolts, right?
You're not wrong. It's definitely looking
All right, so I
not
want to
good
cast
right now.
fairy fire so that it only hits the one in front of Yorga.
Ooh, okay. Well, unfortunately, that means Yorga,
Nah, wait.
because you're in the line
Hold
of
on.
fire,
Hold
you
on,
also
it
have
said-
to roll. No? Yeah, each object in a 20-foot cube
Yeah, but
within
I'm casting.
range.
I want to
within
cast
range
it
is outlined
outside
in
of the
blue,
range
green,
of
or violet.
Yorga, but within the range of that guy. That's what I'm doing. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're going to cast.
Yeah, that's
You're
what I'm
going to
doing.
try and cast
I don't
it
have a way to
behind.
like. I don't know how you guys like make the little circle
Okay.
thing show up on Roll20.
Just hold
Do
down
what?
left click. Click and hold left click.
Click and hold.
Hold on. Left.
Click and
left
hold.
kick. Left holding and
Oh shit!
holding
I
the
accidentally
left
drew
clicking
on
just
his face because I was on the wrong
makes
tool.
makes me hold the screen. I am holding it. It's just pans the screen.
Okay.
Click and
so
hold.
I'm.
Yeah,
Are you
just-
thinking around here?
Just out of the range of Yorga, but within the range of them.
Okay. Smart, and that is
Yeah.
within
I mean, I
range
was
for you
going
to
to
be able
move.
to cast it.
Actually, I was
so
going to move
I shall
anyway.
roll. And as you were casting this,
Spell
going
save
through
DC
the
is
going
spell
through the
save DC
verbal.
is 15. By the way. Oh yeah.
Okay, well, before I get to that, as you go through the song, I guess, that you go for to cast fairy fire, you feel a similar effect as Angus did. Being standing next to Elliot, the aura from him helps you feel calm, collected. You're able to complete the song. The spell is true. It is cast. I have to roll the dex.
Actually, wait, hold on. I think I have cutting words.
Is...
well, never mind.
That's a modded 20.
I was going to say, let me use cutting words. I mean, it's a modded 20. And I think cutting words is the same as my bardic inspiration, which is but it's a
you would
D8,
have to use
so...
a bardic You would have to use one of your bardic inspirations.
But if I get it, but if I get at least a 6
for that,
with my D8 roll, then they fail the dex save.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Can
your
I
call
say
if you want to
something
take that
about-
risk.
Yeah. Can I say something about Kree's cutting words or the vicious mockery about what I think would be qualify as that for Kree?
Oh, I just got a 6. I just barely made it.
What?
Usually,
Oh.
usually bards have to come up with a creative insult, but with Kree's cute enough to just be like, "You're a bad person," and that would hurt.
You're very mean. I don't like you.
I would be sad.
We all would be sad. Okay, so what color
Purple.
are you choosing? From blue, green, or purple? Okay.
No, I
Now
The one
that
in front
one
of
has
Yorga.
been.
because that one looks bad
Oh,
already.
derp, my
So I'm
bad.
trying to give Yorga some extra help.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Well, no, hold on.
it is now.
Well, I have a bonus action still.
Oh, you got a second
Unless cutting
thing?
words counted as my bonus action, but I think that's a reaction.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a reaction. So I still have a bonus action, and I can
Cutting
move
words
if
is
I
a
want, which I
reaction.
kind of do want to move.
Yeah, you still have your movement, and you still. If you
Yes,
have a second action, you also have that.
Where do I want to move? Because I don't want to get too far away from Elliot. But at the same time, can I still feel like Elliot's am I still close enough to Elliot? Can I like feel it?
From
Where did
there,
Angus go?
what in the world are you guys doing? I swear, if you guys keep this up, I am revoking your Roll20 privileges.
I accidentally deleted Hank.
I think we need to stop with the mustaches.
I'm done with
No more
mustaches
mustaches.
now.
I will revoke your
I
guys'
think we all just
Roll20
need, like,
privileges.
fidget cubes or something. I think I have.
I'll be honest, I
have
fidget
fidget
with stuff all the time at my desk while we're playing. But yeah, so can I still feel it? Yeah.
So, with where you're standing right now, a bit in front of Anchor, unfortunately, you feel that connection, that calmness from
Okay.
Elliot dissipate.
So I
You
need
are too
to
far
be
away
basically
to
within
keep that.
5 feet of him, so somewhere around here, basically. And I don't want to stand in front of Angus, but I also don't want to be in Elliot's way.
Yeah.
So, I guess she's just gonna stay put for now, and then she's going to use Bardic Inspiration on. She's gonna give Bardic Inspiration to Siobhan.
Yeah.
Okay, and we totally forgot about. No, wait, we did
Did
the
we?
ferrets. We did both of them.
What did
We're
Elliot
fine.
do?
Okay, yeah. So it is. Oh wait, no, that was only the attack of opportunity. So yeah, we need to do Elliot and Cobb. My bad,
no worries.
Melissa. Okay.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, we did Elliot because I remember you saying that.
Wait,
We did Elliot. We
Did
didn't
we-
do Cobb.
did we do
no,
Elliot?
I
No,
thought
we did
Cobb
Cobb. We
was
didn't do
I
Elliot.
thought Cobb was a
We did
reaction
Cobb, we
'cause he
didn't
gets
do
2
Elliot.
attacks, and that's all he did.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that was a attack of opportunity. That I don't think they had
Yes.
an actual turn yet.
You
Oh.
are.
Yes, that was an absolute derp. Okay. So what are
Great,
the ferrets doing?
Well, the ferrets would like to still want to protect people with their auras, but it would be
Right. Well, Cobb is still currently, because of what happened earlier, and I am a derp. Cobb is still next to Bastia. They're not close enough to anyone to give them protection. Whereas
okay. Cool.
as Elliot Elliot is about 20 feet away from one of the Crimson Curses to be able to attack.
Gotcha. So even if Elliot was to attack, he wouldn't reach the spirit in time, or too far away.
He would. Yeah, he would. He just would not be able to give that protection to Angus and Kree
Great,
anymore if he
then,
tried to attack.
I will revoke Elliot's action. I'll just keep him where he is. Hold.
Okay.
What I was looking for.
What about? Yeah. Hold his action. What is Cobb doing since he's right next to Bastia?
You know what? We're gonna go for it because she is technically invading my dream. So Cobb will attack her.
Okay.
Claw and a bite.
Claw and a bite. Yeah.
Claw and a bite.
Roll me to hit.
Come on, please be better. 6. Yeah, I figured.
That misses.
Right. I might as well just have him fart. That would do more damage. Kidding.
Oh, Siobhan, you do also have a 1d8 from the
Okay.
Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, not.
Oh wait,
the
well
ferrets.
that's for
Never mind,
Siobhan. That's
fine.
not for the ferrets.
What I mean, what harm could Cobb really have done to Bastia anyway? It's fine.
Well, yeah, that misses as well. So Cobb keeps trying to hop and try and get Bastia's face, but he keeps just going over her shoulder. He keeps just hopping, more just distracting her right now. As it is now one of the Crimson Curses turns. And it is going to go
Oh no.
for Elliot. And it is going to cast. Let's go. You know, it's actually going to do 2 whip attacks. That is a 25 to hit.
And attacking. Who are we attacking? Oh, definitely.
Elliot.
Unfortunately.
And the second is a
yeah, that
15.
hit. Shit.
Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Stop it. Stop it. Don't.
Okay, so there we okay. So first one is 5 points damage on Elliot. Second one is 5 points of
Great.
damage again on Elliot.
So that puts them both at 32 hit points. Still going strong.
Well, no, that's all on Elliot.
Wow. Okay.
Not
so
on Cobb. Yeah, so 10 points total on Elliot.
So 27. Cool.
Yep.
Not cool, but yeah.
And yeah. And it doesn't have any bonus biddies. So Anchor, what you got? Anchor.
Oh, I didn't know I was up next.
I
Sorry.
can't believe I was muted this entire time.
Oh no. What were you
I don't know how long I've
saying?
been muted.
Oh no.
So I can't tell you what all I've missed. But you know.
I think you've been muted since about the end of my turn, because I noticed we were muted about the same amount of time.
Well then, moving on, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
Anchor, what you got?
Besides a sweet, sweet ass.
I got a mustache apparently.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Just randomly throughout this fight, a belted dwarven kind is passing between all of you and giving random extra throws of hair.
Well,
it is truly a mystery.
it's Siobhan's subconscious, so maybe she just imagines everybody with mustaches. Her private
Well,
joke.
I did give her a milk mustache earlier.
I am probably gonna go up to this one here with my sword.
Wait, which one are you? Oh, the one next
Yeah.
to Elliot?
Avenge
Okay.
him.
Yeah, that's more than enough space. Avenge him! Roll me to hit.
All right, hang on. Let me pull up that. That's a 12. Oh, All right, I'm gonna
That
swing
misses.
again.
Okay, roll me to hit.
That's a lot better this time. That's a dirty 20.
Noi.
Okay, that hits. Roll me damage.
All right, let's see. Where's my D8? There it is. $10.
Where did Anchor move? He's still next to Cree on roll 20.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. So
All right.
there you go. You go there.
Yep.
Okay, you said 10 points. Okay, you take a good old swing. You go down, breaking bone as you go into the clavicle, swinging diagonal. What's disturbing of this is that their head is clearly twitching from some sort of pain, but there's no wailing, and everything else about their form is just stagnant. As now, it is going to be the second Crimson Curse's turn. Siobhan, you are finally going to be up soon, but now the the Crimson Curse that's right in front of you, Yorgia, is going to take a stab at you with a cause fear.
What kind of damage is that?
Cause fear.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like psychic
actually,
damage.
you have to make me a wisdom save. If you fail it, you become frightened. I'm not telling you what you're
What am I beating?
Yep.
Oh, so I just have to do it and hope for the best? This is rude!
What'd you get? That fails, as now
11.
you are frightened.
Not frightened.
What does that mean for me? Does that mean my turn is skipped?
Creature
I'm
has
frozen in fear,
disadvantage
sort
on
of thing?
ability checks and attack rolls while the source of their fear is within line of sight. The creature cannot willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
Oh, so like my my thingy that I do. What do I call it again? I haven't. I'm trying to remember what it is now. I'm gonna be mad if I don't remember what it is. It's
yes.
Hour of Reaping.
That's
like my Hour of Reaping.
Yeah, effectively like our Hour of Reaping. As it's also going to take a bonus action.
Oh my god.
It's also going to take a bonus action by casting Wrathful Smite onto you, Yorgia. Nope, it just means you have a target over your head.
Do I need to put a saving throw for that?
Think of it similar to Hunter's Mark. Siobhan,
what is that?
You are now going. Bastia will be going next, and then Yorgia, you will be on deck.
Cool. All right, awesome.
For contact, Siobhan, you are about 10 feet away from Bastia. You are about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're about 25 feet away from being behind Yorgia. You could use your full movement to then also be next to her so that you could get the Crimson Curse that's next to her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You do not have enough movement to get to the Crimson Curse that's next to Elliot, but you have enough movement to get to either the Crimson Curse that's near Yorgia or Bastia that's near Khan.
Cool. Yeah, Siobhan's gonna go for Bastia.
Okay. What you doing, pretty lady?
I am going to attack her. Yeah. I'm gonna attack her with a whip, with a good old fashioned whip.
All right, you got one attack or two?
On the whip, I think it's just the one. Yeah, it is just one.
Okay.
Here we go.
Righto. Roll to hit.
Oh. All right. That is that's 15.
That misses. You go to crack your whip. The sonic boom emanates and echoes throughout the room, but unfortunately it's just a hair too far away from Bastia's side
Nuts.
for it to land.
Okay. I'll try again. Next time. No, next time.
Oh,
sorry.
you gotta right, so now Bastia is going to look at you for a moment and is going to cast
Oh, cool. She's
Mind
always better
Sliver.
with magic than me. Fantastic.
So with Mind Sliver, let me just read up on this. You have to roll me an intelligence saving throw.
I can do that. Here we go. Intelligentsia is, come on. Oh, mother. Okay, great. That is going to be 4. I know.
You fail. Okay, so the target. Okay, so you take
Great.
4 points psychic damage, but considering you technically are still wearing the circlet,
Okay.
it is halved
Okay.
to 2, but the next saving throw that you have to do, you have to subtract 2 points. Well, yeah, it's to be more specific. The target you must succeed on an intelligence saving throw or take 1d6 psychic damage and subtract 1d4 from their next saving throw it makes before the end of Bastia's next turn. So yeah, whatever your next saving throw will be on your turn, you have to subtract 2 points. If it doesn't happen during your turn before Bastia has a turn, then you're fine. Okay, and it is also going to cast Wrathful Smite onto EU. So basically it has a little advantage on you. Yorga. Yes, you are up, and then
My turn?
Elliot is on deck.
Cool.
After Elliot is Cobb.
I'm gonna run up on Bastia
Right.
here because I'm
Okay.
too afraid to go to the other guy. I'm hearing an echo from someone. Wait, it stopped. Never mind. And I am going to attack with my short sword.
That misses.
That's a 15. All right, and then the second attack was
That
a
just
16.
barely hits.
Nice.
Whew, I hit though.
Yay.
For
Okay.
hefty 4 points of damage. And then I believe I'm gonna double check my. Can I know you on the fear thing and spend one of my key points to use Hour of Reaping on the Crimson guy?
Can you rephrase that for me?
Okay, so it's as an action and not a bonus action. I think I only have one action.
Let me double check.
So
Yeah, you only have one action currently, but you have 2 attacks per action. Yes.
Yeah, and I already did both of my attacks. I thought Hour of Reaping was a bonus action, and it's not. So I was going to do that, but I will save that for my next turn. But my intention was I was going to use Hour of Reaping on the Crimson Curse that used the Incite Fear on me, so that we were both terrified of each other. Because it's a ranged thing and not a not a touch thing. But I do have I can spend 1 key point to use Flurry of Blows as a bonus action. So I will.
Okay.
So I will try that. Please. 19. Hell yeah.
What was that? How much damage?
It's damage.
5 damage? Okay.
5.
You've been landing these blows on Bastia, and she's looking bruised, but she's not looking bad.
Yeah. I'm not here to hit
All
hard.
right, it is now the Ferret's turn.
Alrighty.
Elliot.
We're gonna
The one near Anchor's.
Yeah, Elliot is the one. Sorry. Elliot is the one that is near Anchor, Angus, and Cree. There's also a Crimson Curse right in front of him. And then Cobb is the one that is with you,
cool.
Yorgia,
Okay,
and Bastia.
Since Elliot doesn't have to go too far, Elliot is gonna attack the Crimson Curse that is near them. Near the group.
Okay, roll to hit. You do also have multi-attack still, so the bite and the claw. Righto.
Okay. Well, I'm guessing a 5 definitely doesn't hit. Yep, nope.
That
cool.
does not hit.
I would throw this dice at the wall if it wasn't made of amethyst. Right now.
Oh.
That wasn't a brag. Just it's very frustrating. Cool. Okay, well that's Elliot's turn then.
Oh, was that for both of them? Well, no, both the claw and the bite.
Oh, balls! That was just the claw. Sorry, this is the bite. Oh, and it's a 2, so it doesn't fucking matter.
The spirits are rolling bad.
What's going on here? Oh.
Okay, it is now Cobb's turn. What is Cobb doing?
Same shit, different person.
Okay, roll the hit.
Okay, looking better. Does a 13 hit? Yeah, I thought so.
That misses.
One more. It's okay.
I'm sorry.
How about a 17? Hooray!
That does hit.
Okay, cool. Does it say? It must say what the damage is on here. Yes.
Yeah. So
multi.
Are you doing the?
Oh,
are you wanting to do the bite or the claw? Okay, so the claw. Your claw is 1d8 plus 4.
1d8 plus 4. Let me grab the correct dice. Okay. Don't go. What the hell? There we go. 1d8 plus. Okay, damage of 5. 5 whole points of damage. Hooray!
Right.
I did something. Or Cobb did something.
Cobb did something as he finally is able to jump and land on Bastia's face as he just gnaws on her nose.
I'll take it.
She manages to grab him by his slinky spine and kind of throw him towards the floor, but he's able to get back on his footing, and he just kind of, in whatever sound that a ferret makes, just kind of flip her off in a
Aw.
way.
My best guess.
Yes. Angus, you are up. Cree,
Thank you, on
you're on
deck.
deck.
All right. All right. Bad jokes. Bad joke is bad.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to keep doing it.
All right. So, all right. Of these two red motherfuckers, who's looking the most hurt?
The one that's the most hurt is the one near you.
And does it seem to be like super hurt or just pretty hurt or like?
It's not on death's door, but it's looking pretty bad.
Okay. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry. Big yawn. And I need to be within 5 feet of Elliot, correct?
Yes, or
Yeah,
else
yeah.
or else you're gonna have a bad
Alright,
time.
So the guy right next to me, I would like to have to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Fantastic.
That failed. That was a natural one.
Good. Oh, good. Good. So that is going to be 17 points of poison damage. As
Okay.
Angus holds out a hand and a puff of poisonous smoke just goes right into its face. Of poison spray.
Very cool.
Oh, the most noxious Vegemite sulfurous fart just emanates from this magic
God.
as it sinks into its nostrils. It tries not to back up, and thankfully it keeps its footing. But now it's just gone delirious from the smell. It is not happy. They did not like that at all.
And how are they looking?
They are not looking good.
Okay. Give me just 1 second. Okay. Then at that point, I'm just going to do what bonus actions do I have? Hang on. I have that, but I have a feeling. I have a feeling I do want to use that, but I want to use that specifically on Siobhan for this.
Thank you.
What do you got?
Well, actually, let me. What is the range of that? Is it touch? Fuck, it's touch. Hang on. I'm thinking. I want to do a thing.
I can.
Okay, I'm gonna use my full movement to run over to Siobhan.
Okay, so you switch from Elliot to Cobb, meaning that you went from one protective area to a new protective area, so you're fine.
And then Siobhan,
Yes.
I am going to cast a the person Siobhan is fighting looks perfectly fine, right?
For the most part, yeah. A few scratches here and there, but
I'm
nothing
gonna
too
cast
bad.
a 3rd level Dragon's Breath on Siobhan.
Sweet.
And I will let you pick the damage.
You'll let me pick the what?
The damage. Do you know what Dragon's Breath does?
I believe you've casted it once before, but help me out. Oh,
Okay,
no, wait.
so
Yeah, sorry. I get to pick the breath weapon.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good.
Let's see. Well, we're in the Dreamscape. I still think fire is cool. So yeah, fire.
Okay.
By the way, please don't hurt
If you
Yorga.
just sidestep there, you should be fine to not hit Yorga. Just walk around to
But if you sidestep, you'll be out of range of Cobb.
It's no longer a spell once it's activated. It's technically an innate ability.
Fair. I'll give you that.
So if you move here, you'll be. Or I mean, honestly, if you're really that worried about it, you could just move
Hey,
here.
did Siobhan use the 1d8 yet? Okay, just wanted
No,
to make
Siobhan
sure.
has not used the 1d8.
Yeah, and with that, I think Angus is actually no, Angus is not done because Angus is going to use a key point. Fuck, not a monk. I've never even played a monk. I'm going to use
a sorcery
quicken
point.
spell, or to not quicken spell, to twin spell that dragon's breath and put another one on Cobb.
Oh my god!
The ferret was okay. Melissa, how about you pick for Cobb what elemental breath this adorable little spirit
I
ferret
would
is
like
going
to
to
see
have?
Cobb shoot lightning. I think that would be very satisfying.
Lightning breath.
You are both going to have to make sure to not hit either of the two of us with this.
Oh, this is gonna be
This is.
good.
Let me make this. This is 4d6 damage
Because
per breath.
Angus
I
will
want to
die.
make this abundantly clear.
Can you remind me the range of the breath?
The range of breath. Why would you need to know this? The range of the breath, the range of the breath, the range of the breath. It is a 15-foot cone. So everybody in the Cree and Elliot, or everybody in the Elliot group over there should be well out of range.
Cool.
Okay.
However, if we angle it right, we could possibly hit this one over here. Possibly. It would take some finagling. Yeah, exactly.
Angus, you also have 10 feet of
If the
movement
Orchid
left.
gets out the way.
True. I'm just gonna move here.
Okay, fine. You're still within range of Cobb, so you're able to control your magic pretty well. Cree, you're up. One of the Crimson Curses is gonna come up after you, and then Anchor, you're
Wait,
on
one
deck.
of the who what nows are doing what now?
Yeah, so it's gonna be you,
Oh,
Cree,
okay. The
then
way
the
you
Crimson
phrased
Curse
that, I
that's near
thought you said one
you,
of them was like
and
moving
then it's
toward
Anchor.
Cree right now, and I'm like, what? How? I thought it was my turn. I was confused. Okay, let's see here.
Need to remind you, the one that is near you and near Elliot is not looking good.
Okay. Man, I'm not used to playing support bards. I'm used to having like attack spells. Well,
Makes you wish you did a College
I
of
did this
Valor,
to
huh?
myself. Question. Is that space on the other side of the crimson thing?
Yes.
That's on Elliot. Is that a standable space? Or is that wall? Because I can't tell. Dang it.
That is meant to be a wall. You are enclosed here.
Could try and blind it.
Decisions.
Incisions.
Man, enhanceability is like, you'd think it would be so much better, but like it's not as good as it could be. You know? Well, okay. Cause like advantage on strength checks, but like you don't that doesn't help with like attacking unless you're like, right? It just says
enhanced ability. Let me double check.
it just says advantage on strength checks, which isn't an attack. So really, the only thing that could be like useful right now,
right,
is if I remembered what kind of saving checks we have to make if we get attacked by those things. I could give somebody extra hit points. Granted, I could also try and blind the thing. It doesn't have any metal on it, does it? Not even like any earrings or
no,
anything?
none of these have any metal on them. There are
But they're not made of
earrings
metal?
on them.
Are they cheap?
The ones on the Crimson Curses, they look too malformed. Like the Crimson Curses already look so decrepit, like amalgamations, to where you can't really make out the materials. But Bastia definitely has some metal
Let's
earrings.
see here then. Kree is going to move right here. Theoretically I could move here and attack because I do have a staff and a dagger. But I couldn't cast spells.
But you would not be within range of Elliot's protection. You would have to leave it to chance.
I have things I can hit with not magic.
Yeah.
I think. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna stand right here and I'm gonna cast heat metal on Bastia's earrings. Because that's the only metal she has on her that I can see, right? Alright.
Yeah. Okay. So any creature in physical contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage. So yeah.
If it doesn't stop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability check. Ooh, until the start of my next turn. Nice. So unless she like takes some time to take off those earrings and or rips her ears off to take off the burning earrings, she's gonna have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Nice. All right.
Exactly.
Nice. Okay. Let me math for a second. So 14 fire damage because I rolled an 8 and a 6.
Okay. Alrighty.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going. Who's next up in initiative? In the party. Okay. In the
next up in initiative is Anchor.
And then in that case,
in the party is Anchor. Yeah, there's still the Crimson Curse that's right near you.
Kree is going to give Anchor a bardic inspiration.
Thank you.
Okay.
Why is it so tiny?
And this Crimson Curse is going to switch gears to you, Anchor, and is going to let's see. What do I want it to do? There's a lot of things that this baby can do. Let's see. So many spells for this beauty.
Remind me to try and
whatever
blind
shall it
next
do?
It doesn't deserve to see anymore.
That is such a raw thing to say.
It can't see, it can't hurt my friends with spells, because you usually have to see people to be able to cast those.
Right. Ooh. Ooh. I know what I'm doing. Anchor?
No.
The Crimson Curse that's in front of you is going to cast something, and I need you to roll me a Wisdom saving throw.
Hey, Ty. You want to take a guess at what I
Yes?
rolled? I got a nat
Did you
20.
get a nat 20? No.
And I have a +6 on wisdom saving
Damn.
throws, so
Nice.
yeah.
Nice. Okay, so it goes to cast, and because of your nat 20, given the cinematics, it just takes no effect on you. You hear a an attempt at some sort of whisper in the back of your mind. It sounds eerie, but you automatically know that it's something that's otherworldly. It does not affect you. What are you doing, big guy? And also, we have the other Crimson Curse that will be attacking soon after you, and then
Thank you,
Siobhan,
on deck.
you'll be on deck.
All right, so the ferret is within range of touching for anchor, right? And
Yes.
lay on hands pool would be would be like just a touch, and would that be like a bonus action?
Let me double check. Let's see. Lay on hands. You're really making me go through the book, you guys. I love this.
No, it's an action.
See, lay on. If my book would cooperate with me, technology can't live with it, can't live
That
without
is
it.
true.
Okay, so
Yeah, lay on hands is an action. So what else you thinking of doing, big guy?
I am going to use my sword again.
Okay. Roll me to hit.
All right, come on, nat 20 die. Don't fail me now.
Watch, you're gonna get a nat 1 if you keep that up.
Nope, I got, let's see, 17 plus 6. What is that?
17 plus 6, that's more
Okay.
than enough to hit.
So I hit. I don't want to figure that out. I don't want to waste time.
Okay. Well, it's still up.
Yeah,
You need to
I'm
give me damage.
rolling right now.
Okay.
And that's another 10.
Nice.
Woo, okay. This one is not looking good at all. You're starting to see its form start to, in a really eerie and really otherworldly way, almost like a glitch in some sort of system, begin to separate from itself. Parts of it more jagged than the other parts more almost liquid in a way. It's becoming so disorganized with itself that it's starting to lose its own form and its own sense of being.
Whoa. Hold on.
This
I still have one more attack.
Okay. Roll me to hit.
Ugh. 14.
You have
Darn.
your bardic
All right.
Miss.
Still?
Oh wait, bardic inspiration. Yeah.
Oh yes.
All right, let me
The
get rid of
bardic
that.
inspiration.
And also mark that on my character sheet because I think I forgot. Yep. All right,
Yes, please be sure to mark that.
16.
That barely hits.
This time it's an 11 hit. 11 points
You got
hit.
11 points?
Best I can do.
Okay. You you take another swing at it. Out of curiosity, where do you want to slash at for cinematics?
I want to slash right at the top of its head. Like, watch as it just
Okay.
dissipates in like a glitchy powder.
Well, unfortunately, it's still not quite dead
Darn.
yet. But you rend your sword behind you, and you take a good swing straight down. You get about halfway, like through its body before it stops. It's making this. I can't even make the sound. This really eerily silent, but also resounding screech of desperation as the top of its form that you've begun to separate is having this really glitchy effect, like these random parts that you didn't think existed poking in and out of your sight, and other parts just seeming to steam out as if you were cutting into some fresh meat, almost, as the bottom part of its figure is slowly beginning to drip down like sludge. And that is now it's
Ew.
this one's turn, and it is going to go right back towards you, Yurgia. And it is going
Fuck you!
to demand you a wisdom saving throw.
No, it doesn't. I'm.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
So okay, you take 8 points of damage still from hearing. Yeah, you still take damage.
What
If
kind
you
of
succeeded,
damage?
since you succeeded, you took half damage. If you failed, you would have taken full damage. Psychic.
Okay, but still, what kind
As
of
you
damage is my question?
Okay, so
I am
resistance, so
resistant to
half
psychic
the 8 to a
damage.
4. As you hear whispers from behind, voices familiar, voices that you did not wish to hear at this point in time, giving you eerie comments of doubt and disconnection that hurt you in your core. You had a feeling that you were kind of prepared for these sorts of comments, but they still hurt. As Siobhan,
Oh
what
boy,
you got?
boy. Well, even though I have psychic damage, I still want to. Now that I have fire, I still want to go after Bastia and kind of like barbecue her. You know.
Well, if you go at
I'll
it
hit.
now, because you're right in front of her, you're also going to hit Yorgia and the crimson curse that is
Cool.
that
Well,
she is
I don't
currently
do
near.
that.
Yeah, because Bastia is right in
Ah.
front of you.
Oops.
If Siobhan kills her, can I do soul spaghetti?
That's up for you two to decide. Instead of fava beans and a nice Chianti, it's
Oh gosh. Well, in that case, I was very excited to use my newfound ability. In that case, I suppose right.
You do have 30 feet of movement, and you can do a pretty good move around to where you could. There is a way that you can get only Bastia. It would be a little risky because depending on where you are, you might also, depending on where you want to go, there are also a few spots where you would get Cobb in the line of fire.
I mean, if you choose, there's a specific spot where you can avoid hitting literally everybody except
Ooh.
Bastia.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Which is if you go right over here,
Mhm.
you are not going to hit Yorga. You are not going to hit
Mhm.
Cobb. You're only going to hit Bastia, and it stops.
Yeah, because
Right.
it is a
It stops
cone.
just short of Anchor as
Ooh,
well.
okay. Yeah. Let's move there then. Thank you.
Okay, and with your breath, roll
Okie
me to
dokie.
Nope.
hit.
It is a dexterity. It is a
Oh,
dexterity
nope.
saving throw versus my DC.
Okay.
Okay, I forgot about that. Dexterity save, you say?
Jesus.
That is a natural 20.
Okay.
No, I
I
am
mean,
not.
it's still 4d6
lying.
damage. It's just
Right.
half.
Well, I got a 8 on my
Okay, and that was a 4d6 in
sorry,
total,
I was
yeah?
rolling to never mind to hit.
Yeah.
4d6 in total, which
Yeah, 4d6 in total. 20, okay, halved
Right.
because
Is-
the nat 20. Well, wait, no, with the nat 20, like that's more than just. You know what? It's got a lot of health. I'll go with it. So just have it to 10 points damage. It's not looking good, but it's not looking bad. It's kind of in a middle
No.
ground.
I might recommend it.
Mhm.
Siobhan, move out of the way
oh
so that Cobb can get a good angle
Yep.
too, rather than immediately blasting
yep
Yorga.
yep.
But if you move now, Bossy's going to have an attack of opportunity.
Not if she stays within range.
So
Attack.
yeah,
I mean, if she moves back to where she
She could
was,
just
even,
move
like,
slightly to the
she
left.
hasn't left her range, and therefore she doesn't provoke an attack of
Mhm.
opportunity.
Mm,
Although
true.
Yorga should consider moving, considering she is what is commonly known as a death sandwich.
I it hasn't been my turn yet. I am the second in the
wait a minute.
round,
Have you guys
so
been
I
getting
have
a
to
flanking
wait.
bonus on your attacks over here with these people you're all grouping up,
They have not.
including you, because you have some major flanking bonus.
I keep forgetting about flanking bonus, so I have not. But thank you.
Would
Thank you
everybody
for
like a
telling
quick
me.
reminder of what flanking bonuses are? A flanking bonus is if an enemy
Yeah,
is flanked
sure.
on one of if say the left and right or the top and bottom or all four sides of an enemy are flanked by an ally, those enemies on any melee attacks against you have advantage.
Mm.
Or so you can do the same things to enemies, by the way. So
Yes.
yes, Yorga is in a death sandwich.
In a death sandwich.
Yes.
Oh, I already know exactly what
What
I'm
was
gonna
that?
do. Because there's some
or wait, so
there's
Siobhan's
some
moving
imminent
back
soul
to where she
spaghetti that
was.
needs to be slurped up.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. Which means that there is a death sandwichception going on.
Lots of different death sandwiches.
Double
for
death
reference,
sandwich.
we have Crimson Curse, we have Yorgia, we have Bastia, and we have Siobhan. So we have a death sandwich on Yorgia, and then we have a death sandwich on Bastia.
Oh boy.
So,
I can't believe
because
it.
of that, Bastia is going to go for Yorgia. And
Yugia,
it
if
is
you will.
going to. What does it want to do? What does it want to do?
Nothing.
It
It wants to
make
do
sure
nothing.
Tyler's girlfriend
Nothing
doesn't
at
kill
all.
him later.
It is unfortunately out of spell slots. So, well, actually, no. There are a few more. Okay, well, it's out of first level spell slots, but it's not out of. Let's see.
It's not treating us as a proper threat.
Let's see.
I'm
Get
offended.
fucked, loser.
Let's see. It is going.
I just
So
realized you can hear my
Bastia
clicking. I will stop.
is going to move up a little bit so that it's still within range of the both of you, and is going to cast on themselves some sort of incantation. All of you hear Bastia mutter something to herself, hand movements going as you see her form changing. It begins growing and growing and growing as now she is now double the size of what she was.
Why?
That
Stop.
No.
No.
Giant woman.
Giant woman.
A giant woman.
A giant woman.
Giant woman. All I wanna be is someone who gets to see a giant
As that is
woman.
all that she can do. Georgia,
Yay.
you are up.
Okay.
Elliot, you are on deck.
Hey, it's my turn. I'm alright. Georgia, how many feet is that? What button do I press to measure distance?
Well, if it helps, every block that you see is 5 feet.
Oh, that's easily in my movement.
Well,
rate. So I'm gonna run up on this guy.
Not bloody. Crimson Curse has an attack of opportunity on you, and because of the Wrathful Smite from earlier, it has a thing. Hold on.
It's fine. I already have.
You
I'm
say
good
that.
on HP. It can beat me
Let's
up
see.
all at
Okay.
once.
Additionally, it's a creature. Let's see. Creature coming. Well, it
It's
still
gonna
has an attack
nat
of
one on
opportunity
everything.
you
I'm calling it
regardless. I
now.
forgot the little semantics on Wrathful Smite, but let's see. It's going to use its whip on you. That is a 17 to hit. Okay.
That does hit.
You take 7 points of damage. Yes.
Melee damage, I'm assuming. Okay.
Yep, that's all that it can.
All right,
do
and is that all
for
it's
the
gonna
attack
do?
of opportunity? Actually, also Bastia has an attack of opportunity on
All
you
right.
as well, considering you ran quite a distance, and Bastia is going. You went
only
out of
35
both of their
feet.
ranges. So Bastia is also going to use her whip.
Jesus
Does
Christ.
a natural 20 hit?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't actually. Yes, it does. Yeah, that 17 hit earlier, but this natural 20 doesn't. Don't ask me why.
You take 12 points of damage.
I'm fine.
You took a total of 19 points of damage from that. Are you happy? Are you happy with yourself?
I still have over half of my HP. I'm
But
fine.
you're going to. Okay, you're going to.
Anyway. So I'm going to do 2 short sword attacks on our little friend here. Both have
Yes,
advantage due to the
because
flanking
you are
rule.
flanking. You are flanking with Anchor and with Elliot.
This guy.
A 19 does hit.
Yeah, does a 19 hit? Okay. And then for the second attack, thank God for this advantage.
That does hit.
And then does a 22 hit. Okay. So that's
Okay.
all right. So that's a total of 10 points of damage.
You go in for your first strike with the short sword, and it immediately lands, and you hear this quiet but still eerie and sonorant screech again as its form, far more quicker than before, begins to just spill out around the wounds and gashes that you created around it. Its figure and the spaces that have been created from these wounds, emanating these weird visual cacophonies of squares, rectangles, weird colors like bismuth that just invade your senses until suddenly everything emanates into a smoke that with one final screech that slowly gets louder and louder as until everything starting from the top to the bottom is just becomes vapor, and it dissipates and the sound stops.
As the smoke and vapor is occurring, Yorgia sticks her hands into it and uses her what we have so lovingly labeled soul spaghetti. She uses touch of death to add 8 points of temporary HP for herself. I know I took 19 points of damage, but it's still worth it.
As this one in Roll20 now goes bye-bye. And is that all you got, Yorgia?
I could. I'm going to check my bonus actions real quick and see if there's anything I can do to help myself real quick. Damn.
Okay.
No, that's it for me. There's no one else nearby.
You
I
used
can
your full movement earlier.
Because all of my...
Oh.
No, I
Yes,
still
you
had 10 feet of movement left.
What? She is.
Oh yeah,
she
is within distance, isn't she? All right. Well, then I'm going to use as a bonus action an unarmed strike on the lady.
Jesus.
No.
Does a natural 20 hit?
Nice. Roll to hit. Okay.
For 12 points of damage.
What punch?
You just do this amazing thing, and then you just turn around and just fucking sucker punch the other.
You know, that's just me every weekend.
I'm just like, hey, Bastia, fuck you. Punch her in the head.
It is now both. That's odd. It's the ferret's turn. Elliot, what are you doing? You are standing next to create an anchor. No more Crimson Curse, because Yorgia killed that one.
If you want the magic user,
you
want the
have
magic user's opinion, Elliot can move, and Cree will move with Elliot. To be honest.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Since Elliot moves first.
Right.
Okay.
So Cree, where do you want to go?
You know, again, I'll go wherever Elliot goes. I don't care.
Cool.
You can put Elliot right on top of Bastia for attacking, and I'll go where is convenient for me.
Great. Okay, let's do that then. So Elliot's gonna go for a multi attack on Bastia.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, you have enough movement for that.
Here we
Roll me
go.
to
Come
hit.
on. Please. Oh. And that's a nat 1 or a fuck on this dice. So fuck. He trips over his own fucking face.
Yeah, we can put it that way. That's for
Cool.
one of the attacks.
So that was the bite. Let's go for the claw. The claw.
That
Okay, the
claw.
claw's a 15. Yeah.
That misses.
It's just not their night.
The poor ferrets. But now it is Cobb's turn.
Hit both the crimson.
Cobb is
and
standing
Bastia
Yeah,
Correct.
right
there.
in front of Siobhan.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Yeah, I was
Okay,
just about to
yeah.
say that.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you, because I'm actually not looking at roll 20. So yeah, let's
Hey, no, he's the mustache.
let's do
And
let's do
yeah,
that instead and kill 2 birds with 1 stone. 2 very ugly.
And you have advantage on
Righto.
the crimson
Alright.
thing. Because it's still outlined in the fairy fire.
But it's a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, well, does that mean it has disadvantage on dexterity
Okay.
saving throw?
Alright, so Bastia got a 21. And the Crimson Curse got
Okay.
a 7.
The Crimson Curse fails.
Okay.
Sweet. So I get to do that. Okay, here we go. 15 altogether.
Okay, so 15 on the Crimson Curse. On Bastia, that is half to
I'll take it.
7.
Cobb is just like, yeah, but it's lightning.
Just hear this cute little come from Cobb, and just suddenly, boom! Lightning just emanates from this little weasel's mouth.
Lightning weasel. It emphasizes
You
the
know-
gayness.
The question is, does Siobhan even know that Angus also cast it on Cobb? Or is Siobhan just like, now Cobb, be careful, don't get too...
Dreamscape, dream guys are officially electric type.
Oh my
Electric
God,
ferret.
What happened? I'm not bad at it, but what happened?
And it just screeches like flippin' R2D2.
I was I was thinking more
Angus.
like King, but
Mhm.
R2D2 works.
Oh, King. But
Thank you, on
Angus,
deck.
you are up. Cree, you are on deck.
I was about to say it for you. Hey, well, how bad is Bastia looking?
Bastia's looking. She is not on death's door, but she's starting to get close. You see quite a few bruises, especially now with the lightning that happened. You can definitely see a few scars and traces of lightning that have gone through her system, passing over her face and some exposed skin.
That's
Well,
a very
the thing
dangerous noise
is,
to hear from
I
the
have
Angus.
I have a ton of spell slots. I have a ton of sorcery points. I don't know that we're gonna rest after this. I don't know if there's going to be more shit we have to go do. So that's my concern here is, do I go full hog and just finish this off real quick, or do I hold back so that later when something else comes to try to murder us, I can help? Hmm.
While Robin's thinking, can somebody explain to me why the quarterstaff can either do a 1d6 or a 1d8 in damage? Because I'm trying to figure out what it is.
The 1d6 is basically when you do one-handed.
okay,
The
thank you.
d8 is when you do two-handed.
There's more strength behind the attack.
Yeah,
Because there's more control that way.
effectively, yeah.
More strength behind the bonk. Go
More
to horny jail.
More pizzazz.
We have a chat room for that now.
That we do.
Um.
Oh no, I don't want to go to horny
All right.
jail.
Fuck
no.
it. Angus is gonna
No.
cast Ice
No.
Knife.
Ooh, okay. What do I need to roll
Hang
for?
on.
What do I need to roll
Angus
for
is
that?
going to roll to hit
Snipe.
Bastia.
Okay.
No.
Is Angus going to
is
be
gonna roll
near a
to hit
wolf?
on the
I mean,
Crimson
not a wolf, a ferret?
Angus is going to roll to hit on the
The Crimson Curse?
after moving in closer to Kala.
About to say. Moving closer to one of the ferrets.
So he's going to hit on Queen Close. Tell me, does a 26 hit?
That does indeed hit.
Good. It'd be worrisome if it didn't. So for starters, that one is going to take 9 points of damage.
Okie dokie.
Okay. And then
As you're now realizing that Bastia has taken more damage than this Crimson
and
Curse.
speaking of, how's that Crimson Curse looking now?
Crimson Curse, the Crimson Curse is still looking better than Bastia.
Fair enough. And Bastia needs to make me a dex saving throw.
Okay. Alright, dearie. Okay, you said Dex,
Can I?
and that's a dirty 20.
I'm gonna stab him.
Fine then. Alright, DM. If you're gonna be a shit about it, I'll be a shit right back.
What?
You know what I mean. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. I'm gonna quicken spell a fireball.
Okay, on the Crimson Curse or on Bastia?
Take your.
Because the Crimson Curse is still looking better than Bastia.
I can hit both of them. That's the thing. I'm firing right behind the two of them so that I hit both of them without hitting anybody else.
Okay, smart.
Okay, so they both need to make me dexterity saving throws.
Okie dokie. That was cocked. Okay, Bastia got a 13. Pretty sure that fails. And the Crimson Curse got a 15.
Also fails.
Okay.
Let me roll damage real quick.
Okie dokie.
That is going to be 37 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Okay. As Bastia looks over at you for a moment and then goes over to Siobhan, you see her about to try and say something, and just you see her face contort in one of just pure anguish, and with the fireball you suddenly see her just become engulfed by the flames. You barely see some vapor beginning to emanate from the top that goes to the Crimson Curse, as Bastia has all but disappeared, as the Crimson Curse, with some of the remnant gas and vapor and smoke that was from Bastia, looks to all of you, and with the same snarling look on their face, especially looking at you, Bastia,
You mean
looking
Siobhan?
straight at you. You are.
I
Yeah,
figured
sorry. What?
Siobhan?
I am derping on names. I am getting into this. As it looks at you, Siobhan, These are not real soldiers. You are not a real soldier.
Siobhan looks at Bastia and snarls, "Get the fuck out of my head."
As Kree, it is now your go. The only one that is left is the Crimson Curse that now has
Neat.
little bitties
So-
of Bastia left around them.
After
Yes.
Hey, question.
It's my
Can I-
turn.
Can
Not
I
right
soul
now, since the
spaghetti on
remnants of their
the
soul
Bastia?
are around the Crimson Curse.
after 37 points of damage, that thing is still alive?
All right.
Yeah.
So-
Where-
No, I just want to double check, but
I poked
so if
it
I-
once, and that's all the
if
damage
I want
it's
to
taken.
move
And
like
then the 37 points.
diagonally, I have to go like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, right?
I will allow you to do normal diagonal. So like, if you go diagonal, it'll only take
Yeah.
5 feet. So like going back here, 5,
Alright.
10, 15.
So I'm gonna go right here, and Kree, holding her quarterstaff in both hands, she's going to look this thing down and say, "Stop being mean to my friend," and then she's going to attack it. I get
Oh.
advantage.
Roll me to hit.
All right, so the first one doesn't make it because that was only a 14, and second one definitely makes it. That's 18, 19, 20, 21, 20, 22. Because
Oh my
And
god.
since I'm-
Roll for damage.
since I'm using the double-handed, I can do a D8 plus 1. That
Mhm.
is 5 damage. Holy frick!
Tell me how it ends.
Girl.
Oh, Tamini jail.
She-
Bong.
All right, so you just see Kree just like run up to this thing after it said that to Siobhan, and she just glares at this thing, snarling slightly. There's a chance that Yorga and Angus, I don't think because Kree is right in front of the Cobb, Siobhan, I don't think Siobhan can see, but her tail is flicking fury, like her tail is flicking like in an aggravated manner as she just brings
Kitty
this
is
down
angry.
as hard as she can on top of this thing.
Oh my god.
And you rend your quarterstaff similar to what Anchor had done, and you bonk down, and almost as if it were a sword, it cuts clean through the curse's figure, and you see the similar cacophony of invasion of sights, bismuth-like conglomerates of color, pinks, greens, blues, almost brighter than they should be, as the vapor that's around them tries to meld with it to try and bring some sort of form. They struggle. You see this amalgamation of these two forms struggling to create solid, even struggling to even make a liquid form, as suddenly, with 2 resounding screams, it begins to dissipate. I need all of you to make
Oh,
Constitution saving
What?
throws.
Oh boy. Okay.
What did you do?
Okay, so wait, hold on. Yorga, add 2 to yours because you're near me.
Siobhan,
Yes.
Yes.
And Angus, since you are near Siobhan, you also get a +2
so
because the
Kree is the
Siobhan
only
has a
one who
similar
doesn't
deal.
get a +2 in this right now. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
you're the
But
only one that
quick
doesn't
question.
get a +2.
Just want to make sure. Did Siobhan ever use the 1d8 yet?
No, and I'm gonna use it right now because I rolled a 5.
Cool. I'll get rid of it. So I got a 15
Ooh,
total.
I got 19
Okay.
total.
okay.
I got
Okay.
a 10 total.
I got a 23 total.
Oh no.
Okay.
I know. I'm gonna be trapped in my own mind, guys.
Angus.
Yeah,
Robin,
Robin's
if you're saying anything, you're probably muted.
God damn it. Now, what were
Definitely
you
get it.
trying to get me to pay attention to? I'm sorry.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
I'm not. Is that enough?
And you get a +2.
Well,
Oh,
that's a
fuck.
natural one.
Oh
so
no!
Oh, no.
Okay. So those that
Oh,
got
that's not me.
above a 17.
Not me.
I think that was only Anchor.
So
And
Oh,
Yorga.
I thought
no,
Yorga
Anchor
got a
and
10.
York, yeah,
that was
York
Siobhan,
rolled
I
a
know.
23.
No, I was fine. I got a 23.
So those that rolled above a
Mhm.
17, you are
Yeah, you got it.
fine. The rest of you
Yeah,
are also
everything's
fine.
end up taking 8 points of psychic
Not
damage.
8. Oh wait, no, I forgot. I'm
Oh, I would have
playing
been fine
Oh.
anyway.
Angus. Oh no. Oh no, that's
You're playing a
oh
squishy
no.
boy.
That is very bad. That is half of my health.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
What?
Angus is very squishy.
He is squishy boy.
I
And-
did 37
We
points
know
of
which one was
damage
your dope stat.
just on a whim at level 5.
Can I run up?
There has to be a trade-off here. Anyways,
You ever going to say something, Austin?
Angus looks badly hurt, right?
Yeah, you could definitely see that as you hear more conglomerates of just berating messages to Siobhan. You're not a soldier. You're not a soldier. And they slowly get quieter and quieter. Y'all are still hurt, but as soon as you hear the beratings end, you are out of
Okay,
the
And
booth.
I just want to say that during the berating things, like Kree kind of like shrinks, but she growls at the voices as they berate Siobhan. She stops when the voices stop, and she just kind of like she's trembling slightly, but not in fear. Ooh, woo.
Mm.
All right, I want
Ooh,
to
woo.
run up to Angus and use touch of heal. What's it called again?
Touch of
Yeah, lay on
healing.
hands pool.
Lay on hands.
Touchy healing
What?
time.
Touch of
Whatever.
healing.
I'm touching you for
What?
medical
Whatever.
reasons.
Touch of healing.
Touch of healing.
It's for medical reasons, I swear.
are you putting your hands on Angus?
I'm putting a hand on his head or his shoulder.
He's immediately backing away. Why are you
Knees and
Heal
toes.
you,
Knees and
I
toes.
promise.
And you are within range of one of the
Aw.
ferrets, so it
Kree
It holds
immediately
true.
worried about Angus. Doesn't even like bother with her own injuries. Like she's
Angus-
just worried about Angus.
Angus just kind of says, "Yo, well, you know what?" And he casts Cure Wounds on himself.
Well, Anchor was already doing
Okay.
lay on hands.
As Elliot seeing everything that's going on, Elliot's gonna go over to
I healed
you,
7 points.
your
It's fine.
yeah.
Wait, is it too late for me to use
It is
Touch
too
of
late
Death?
for
I
you to
think it
use
is.
Touch of Death.
Is
Well, listen,
it? God damn it.
it was being
Why'd you have
mean
to kill him so
Siobhan.
fast, Kree?
I
Yeah.
honestly, I love the fact that Kree got the final hit.
That was fantastic.
It is so
Also,
poetic.
how much damage did I take? Was that ever said? Because I definitely didn't make the save.
8 damage.
Oh, yeah. Considering
a
you
nat one.
had a nat one. Yeah,
It
but
was
with
8
the nat
points.
1,
Oh,
you ended up taking
Okay, cool.
16.
I mean, I'm not dead. I just want. I have 10.
Right.
10 HP. Nice.
Oh no!
Oh dear.
You can do the lay on
I
hand.
put a hand on.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm doing lay on
oh,
hand
no.
on Siobhan.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
As
Lay all your hands on
as all
me.
this is going on, and Elliot has now proceeded to go over to you, Yorgia, and starts to like softly like stands up on its hind legs and showing its really sleeky self and kind of pokes your hand a little bit with its snoot. All of you see a soft light come from near one of the
I did.
walls. You realize that now suddenly the lights around you, the room that you were in, has gone dark, and this light that is coming is slowly getting brighter and brighter. It's not an intimidating light. It's one that's kind in a way. It grows more and more and slowly comes into a shape, and you see the same door that you came into apparate in front of you.
I didn't even get to say how much I healed Siobhan.
Okay, how much
That
you heal her?
depends. Siobhan, how much can you be healed?
Oh man, I mean, I'm whatever 10 plus whatever makes 47.
All right, so I'm going to use all 30 of my HP to heal. He lay on hands to heal you.
Bruh.
Okay, cool.
No.
Not my HP,
Wait,
just
what?
the HP of lay on
I'm
hands.
confused.
Dude.
Oh, okay. I was like really confused about how. I was very concerned for a second. I was like,
No,
wait,
none of us
am I
are okay,
remembering how lay on
obviously.
hands works correctly? Are you okay?
Okay, well that brings me back to 40. 40, I'm comfortable. So that works. If it's 30. So yeah, that's fine with me.
All right.
Thank you.
No
You,
problem.
two adorable little ferrets. As Elliot comes up on his hind feet and kind of just kind of ragdolls himself on top of you, Yorgia, and just and gives this little squeak.
Nice.
Baby.
Yorgia like reaches her arm up and like scritches the top of his head and continues walking through the door.
As you keep walking,
Cree follows as she continues to scritch, just assuming that he'll probably follow along with her scritching.
oh, Cobb is definitely following along.
Aww.
What are the rest of you doing?
I'm just going to follow, trying to avoid contacting these ferrets because I'm still scared.
Okay.
As all of you begin to go through the door, you find yourselves back over at the main hub, so to speak, and you find the door that you had gone through, as soon as you come out of it, just dissipates behind you. And that's not what I meant to do. But the doors that used to have locks on them, chains around them, now do not.
Oh shit.
So this was when Yorgia sees us, she like shouts, "So this was the easy part!"
Oof.
Great. We still have to be inside my head. I don't even like being inside my head. It's not fair that you all have to be inside here too.
C'est la vie. I don't know what language that's
it's
from.
probably better than my head.
As all of you continue to talk, you notice that one of, slowly the doors that are on all of your lefts, the one farther away, slowly fades to non-existence into the white, and you see the other one fade away as well, leaving the one where Simone had dissipated into.
So there's 3 doors left.
There's
there's only
one
one
door
door.
left.
Yeah, so there
Oh,
were
okay.
3 doors because we went through the one in the middle, and then we went through the one on the right, and I forgot that there was a one in the middle because I crossed it out on D20, the one on the left, but we never went through that one. So, and then Tyler disappeared, magicked away the 2 doors that were left on the left, one of which was locked, but now it is no longer there. So we only have the one that was locked, but now isn't locked, which is the one where the dude that was pretending to be Siobhan's dead husband went through.
Okay, I understand now.
Cool.
Do you? I didn't think I explained that very well. I'm
You
surprised.
didn't, but I am also very stupid. So things just when two single brain-celled people start communicating, it's
Our brain cells combine for just a short moment. We have at least 2 working brain cells if we work together.
Okay. So I'm fine mostly, but does anyone can I get some Heelys, please?
Sorry, I used mine.
Does anyone else have any Heelys?
Kree walks over. That was Yorga, right? So she walks over, and let's see, where are my spells? How bad are you right now?
A little less than half of my damage. My HP.
How much is that?
I have.
How much damage did you take? Because I'm trying to decide if I want to cast it first or second level.
I took 25 damage.
All right, I'll cast it second level. I don't have that many spell slots in that, but that's going to be better.
I do have 8 temporary HP, so...
Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cast... Let's see. 8, so 16... I'm going to actually cast at third level, because my only other third level spell is Fear. So, Kree's going to go over to Yorga and cast Cure Wounds at third level, which is 3d8...
Give me.
Plus 4, so that is... Sorry. That's 2 7s, so that's a 14. So 4 plus 6 is a 10, which makes that 20 plus 4. So that is 24.
Nice.
Ooh.
Wow, fantastic.
I just need 1 more HP to be at full health.
Nice.
Yorya like jams her hand into Anchor's soul and steals 1 HP.
I want to say how Kree did it, because it is a touch. So Kree had walked over, made sure she was next to I believe this is Elliot. She made sure, and she just carefully takes she carefully takes Yorga's hand in both of her hands and then casts a spell. And then she smiles up at Yorga.
Yorgia smiles back at her, looking significantly better than she was before. Better, even. And she looks at the one door. Because there was 2 doors with chain, and then turns back towards.
I'm ready to do this right now with all of you.
Well, good, because this is the only option you have.
As all of
Very
you,
well then.
As all of you begin your way through, Siobhan, just for craps and giggles, I want you to roll me history as well as a percentile.
Okie dokie. Let me get my percentile dice out. It's like, yay, you're finally gonna use me. You never do. Woo! Woohoo! Okay. History. Alright. That's a 16 to history. And
Okay.
percentile is 10%.
Wait, you had a 10 on your percentile?
Yes, a 10.
Okay.
Correct.
So, you walk through with Yorgia leading you. The others begin to come behind. Everyone, you see everything starting white, and the farther that you tread through, there's more color, more dimension starting to come into existence. You see around you grass beginning to poke out. You see gravel come underneath. You see the occasional flower. You see slowly in the horizon coming up a weird building come up that the closer that you get to gains its color and dimension. Siobhan, you recognize this as a church of Galahad.
Oh, wow. Siobhan looks around and, whew, this is where I need to be. I feel like this is where I need to be. I feel like now I get it. Everything has all been leading to this.
What is this, I may ask?
Well, this is the Church of Galahad, but this makes so much more sense. When Anchor and I talked to Loch before we left his home, she said that I would have to experience some kind of trial and do it through Galahad with Galahad's help
Oh.
to feel better, to get over what is plaguing me.
Well, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
As all of you are continuing to talk, those that wish to roll me investigation.
Okie dokie. I got an 18. Also, I think Robin has passed out.
Oh no.
Oh
I have
no.
not.
Oh, wow.
Yay!
For
Uh,
one,
Yay!
Oh,
for
I
one,
did a minute ago then.
oh dear.
So
For
that's how I'm doing.
I rolled a 19.
Same here.
Okay.
I was talking.
I said I got an 18, if you heard that.
We're rolling investigation, Melissa, in case you didn't hear. I wasn't sure what the
Oh.
question was.
Thanks. I wasn't sure if I should roll it because I was talking, but that's okay. I'm gonna roll it anyway. Do do do. Oh look, it's shit. Do 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 do.
Anyway.
Cool. That is that's a gentleman's 5 to investigate.
A gentleman's 5. Those of you that rolled above a 15,
Me.
you see around you as you come closer to the steps of the church, there are pots decorating the edges of the staircase, and you see even more symbols dedicated to Galahad just adorning the bricks. You see a lot of flowers, a lot of drapes circling the perimeter. The colors around are yellow and white. And given the designs, the embroidery that are also in the drapes, some of them even sheer, the colors and the atmosphere, and also the hearing of chimes, you feel like this is some sort of very sacred, very important ceremony. Those of you that rolled over, but just to clarify, did anyone roll higher? Did anyone roll a 20 or higher?
Mm-mm. I don't think so.
No.
No.
Okay, then I will not say
I
this.
think our highest was a 19.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so
I
that
was
I
the
will keep this
highest.
other thing quiet. And you all, what are you doing?
Well, Valkyrie Valkyrie has a good guess about what this is, but considering Kree has probably no idea what this is, she's just gonna kind of continue looking. You know what? Actually, Kree is there a window Kree can look into?
You can.
Kree's going to go look. She's gonna look into a window.
Roll me investigation.
Okay. 14.
You see a gentleman, darker skin, dark brown, reddish hair, struggling to prepare himself. Clearly nervous, but still excited as he is tended to by other men, putting on some special ceremonial clothing. They help put on a blazer, help him put on a special brooch, help him style his hair in a way that looks suitable for this occasion. He still has a braid at the side of his face, but he has a very serene demeanor upon him.
Is this
You
is this
hear
the same guy that we
conversation
saw earlier?
from looks wise. Yes,
All right, cool. What was the conversation?
you can't really make out the conversation considering window. You can only make out emotions of confidence, of reassurance, and of thankfulness as you see the gentleman now donned in this special clothing being escorted out of the room where the window is, and everyone exiting out of the room. The door shuts.
Hey,
Oh.
I saw the guy who was with you when we got here. He was in there. He looked like he was getting ready for something. What's going on in there?
Is this the wedding?
Yorgia looks to Siobhan.
Siobhan's gonna need to make a history check.
That you are.
Coming right up. Well, that's an 8.
It takes you a while, like not joking, a good 5 minutes. You kind of had to fight with yourself a bit, going, no, this can't be that day. This can't be that day. But the flowers especially give you a reminder that yes, this is indeed your wedding day.
Well, if it took 5 minutes, Kree already walked inside. I'm kidding. He's like, well, when you're thinking about that, I'm gonna go bonk people on that. I mean, it's still her job. That's what
It
Yorga
is still her
told her
job
to do.
indeed.
She's not gonna move unless Yorga says, "Hey, it's okay to go inside now." Because again, we just got attacked, and I don't think any of us are really wanting to be attacked again. At least
Yorga-
not alone.
Yorgia is still looking at Siobhan like, what is going on? And then, like, after like 3 minutes. Oh. Mhm.
This doesn't matter as much, but since it's gonna take Siobhan so long to remember this, Kree gets bored and starts like looking at all the flowers and seeing if she can pick some to try and like make flower crowns because that's what she likes to do in her
Aw.
spare time.
Roll me. Let me see what would be good for you to roll.
Cuteness. We need a cuteness skill.
Cree is just cute all the time. Don't even make her roll that.
Aw.
She accidentally got a free dagger just by being cute. It's like she was gonna pay for it, but Kalgi was just like, "Nah, this one's on the house. Here you go."
just cute face.
New dagger, please.
We still have that meme. We still have
Yeah.
that meme.
That's a good one. But yeah.
You know what? Roll me a percentile.
Okay. I haven't used these dice yet. Let's see how they do. Okay, so that's a 6 and a 0. Double 0.
Oh, double 0.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
you managed to get a whole lot of flowers, and you're able to make you're able to make you're able to make, you know what, let's go 6 very, very lovely flower crowns, with each of them being able to alternate between yellow and white in the flower colors.
awesome. So she gives she starting with like Angus and Anchor, she's going to just give one to everyone, including the ferrets. She'll be the only one without one. But she gives everyone a little flower crown.
Aw, I love it.
Oh, thank you.
If they let her, she'll put the flower crown on their head for them.
Anchor just kneels down for Cree.
And the ferrets definitely do allow you to put the flower crowns on.
Everyone now has a flower crown. I love
Well, what Yorkia was going to say was, after about 3 minutes, she was going to be like, "Okay, I'm gonna go inside now. Let's start bonking people's heads, Cree." And then she notices Cree is like doing like the flower crown stuff, so she's like inching towards the door, kind of like, but like doesn't want to go in by herself because she doesn't know what she's going to encounter in there. But also, she's kind of like, "Let's just go," and is like inching towards the door. But she happily accepts a flower crown.
Siobhan takes
now
the flower
any fan
crown.
art of this fight needs to have everybody except for Cree in a flower crown.
Siobhan takes the flower crown, but she's very absent-minded about it. Just kind of puts it on her head, just kind of like, yeah, this is something that is happening to me now. I accept this. Because she's too busy watching her wedding through the windows of the church.
Well, currently the only windows that you can see that are in front of you were the ones where the gentleman was in, and roll me investigation for the other window.
Okay. That is 15.
You see a younger self in a similar way of how the gentleman was being tended to by bridesmaids, as you are hastily tied into your corset and your dress. You remember the uncomfortability from the constriction, especially around your waist and your chest from the corset. But looking at this change and this moment gives a bittersweet nostalgia, as you can't help but sort of remember the reassurances that the bridesmaids gave you as they continue to help you get into dress, before finally they put on top of your younger self's head a flower crown with a lot more detail and far more leaves than the average crown, and at the back of it is a glittery a sheer veil that trains behind you by about 2 feet.
Yeah.
Eventually, the bridesmaids and your younger self excitedly get close to the door. You have to stop yourself to calm yourself for a moment. Still anxious, but one of the bridesmaids brings a hand onto your shoulder in reassurance before helping you take a deep breath. And all of you exit out of the room, and the door closes.
One of the last times I ever wore a dress. I thought that, well, I knew that my time with Simone couldn't last forever, but I thought it would last a whole lot longer than it did.
Kree, as she says this, Kree kind of quietly just walks over and sort of gently holds Siobhan's hand.
Aw. Siobhan squeezes Kree's hand back in response.
Now, there is still the door in front of you guys, which, while does not have any windows on it, at the top does bear the symbol of Galahad.
Should we go in?
Yes, let's. Yorgia has been tapping her foot impatiently this entire time and starts walking inside.
All right, fine. I mean, it couldn't possibly get any worse, right?
Right, exactly.
Don't say that. It always gets worse when that happens.
All right. Who wants to give me a marching order?
Oh, Yorgia was already in the door, so she's going first.
Okay.
I mean, unless Siobhan lets go, Kree is more than willing to just walk hand in hand with Siobhan.
That's fine.
Aww.
That's fine with me. We walk in together.
Aw. All right. What about the ferrets?
They should walk in behind Kree and Siobhan.
Yeah.
Last time I checked, Elliot was by Yorgia, but she was kind of inching away. I don't think he was that attached to her to follow her around.
Elliot was letting Kree do her thing, especially with the crowns. They're like, "Oh, this is a cute thing," and just watching and spectating. Now, Angus, Anchor, who of you is going to be the flank?
The caboose.
Guess
I would
that's
hope
me.
I would hope it'd be Anchor, because if Angus gets backstabbed, literally, there will be no more Angus.
I'm just gonna lightly pat Angus on the head.
Precious.
Oh, precious
Do we
bean.
still have a Robin?
Robin?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh,
Robin!
Oh no. Well, I guess I will leave. I will speed through this and skip what I had in mind for a little bitty. So all of you, as you begin to walk into the church, as if on some sort of cue, when you open the doors, you hear traditional music that fills your ears and minds with a sense of tranquility. And the farther that you come forward, you see this younger Siobhan and the ancestor of Oxer actually leading her down the aisle closer to where the altar is. You see Simone in the same clothing that you saw Kree, him and the groomsmen help prepare him in. You see a priest standing near the altar. All of you, where are you wanting to stand in the church here?
I mean, Kree's kind of look. She's going to get both confirmation from Siobhan and from Yorga. She's gonna look at kind of both of them back and forth. Do you want me to start poking people?
Yorgia nods.
Go for it.
And okay, so Cree, she's not gonna. It's gonna be more just like again, just tapping with her staff, like less on the heads, especially because she probably can't reach the heads as great all the time, but like just like tappings on shoulders and stuff, watching for reaction. She's going to tap the what's his face? I keep forgetting his name. Simone.
Simone.
Well,
She's gonna
he's
tap
pretty
him.
far away, but I'll allow it.
Yeah, but not, so she's gonna tap him last, is what I was going to say.
Oh, okay.
As she like makes her way down, tapping like anybody she crosses. Are there more people in here than what the Roll20 is suggesting?
There are. You hear the sounds of an audience, like people in the booze, but you don't
pews.
see anyone.
Okay.
So the
So
only
she-
ones that you really can see are the younger Siobhan, the ancestor of Oxer, the priest, and Simone.
Okay. So just going in that order, like Siobhan, ancestor, priest, Simone. She's gonna
Okay.
go and tap everybody and watch for a reaction.
Okay.
Give them a little honk.
You go over to all of them, and you, with every gentle bonk, at first you don't think that they have any reaction. The rest of you, Angus, I'll say, because Robin has accidentally passed out, is loving on one of the ferrets. Anchor, Siobhan, Georgia, I need you three to roll me investigation.
I don't like that.
Cree's about to die. Oh god.
Oh, hey.
I rolled an 8.
Well, I rolled a 18.
I rolled
Anchor?
a 15.
Okay, so Anchor, Siobhan, Georgia, you unfortunately did not realize this, but the other two of you, you notice Cree, whenever she goes to another person to bonk, the person who she bonked previously seems to slowly begin to dissipate, and all of the light that's in the church slowly begins to dim. The more people that she ends up bonking, because Cree is so dedicated to her job, cute little kitty, that she does not realize what's going on with the other. She just goes from one person to the other, bonking them, and the more people that she bonks until she gets to Simone, they begin to dissipate. With her bonking Simone stands still and firm. But the younger Siobhan, the ancestor, and the priest have now just dissipated. All the light that is around, inside and outside, turn into a bleak nighttime.
Does Cree notice that now?
Yes, you do indeed notice.
Cree, get over here, please.
So she's like right here right now, probably.
Yes.
She kind of like looks around. Her eyes are wide, and she immediately looks towards Yorga for like, what do I do? Is this bad? Like, what do I need to do?
Can I roll something to figure out if I know what I'm supposed to do here?
Sure.
What do I roll? History? Arcana?
Roll me history.
Okay. Please, 17.
You have feeling that this is not, you guys are not physically in danger, but this is still the final test.
Oh, jeez.
Yorkia, where is Cree in the room right now?
Cree is right behind Simone, right at the altar.
And he's not dissipating like the others have. But that's where she is right now.
Yorkia.
I do want to say she was kind of like, she was the most cautious with this one. Like, probably like full, like, she's probably like on one end of her quarterstaff, poking him with the other end. Trying. reaction. It's like pokes the face, poke the face, elbow pokes the face.
Yorgia is tentatively walking towards Cree and Simone and is like, she isn't grabbing her sword because like she's better with her hands, but like her hands are like at like her like chest height, ready to like strike if something comes close to her.
Simone looks at you, Yorgia, this really disturbingly straight face just staring at you, his eyes with absolutely no life, the faintest glow to his irises. It's uncanny.
Yeah,
He-
Yorgia's just like, fuck that. And she
Wait. So Cree,
Mhm.
does Yorga look like she's about to attack?
Oh yeah, she's ready to go.
I mean, you
Alright,
have to
so
leap. You have to leap over the altar.
So Cree sees this, and she's just gonna smack the back of his head with her staff as hard as she can.
I think that I think Kree should roll an advantage because I don't think he's going to expect that.
Yeah. Okay. I will allow it since you're kind of behind him. I'll
She's
give you
mostly
advantage for
doing
the
it out
spooky
of-
spook.
All right, and I'll be 100% honest. She's mostly doing this out of fear more than anything, because like it's like she watched him look at Yorga, which was a reaction. He shouldn't be able to see Yorga, and then and then Yorga just get ready to attack. So she's just swinging. That was my first roll was like a 6, but my second roll was an 18. And then where am I? It's the quarterstaff, so that's a +4.
So 18 plus 4 is a 22. That hits.
22.
Roll me damage.
All right, 1d8. That's a 4 + 1 is 5.
Okay.
Hmm.
You go to immediately take a whack, and it lands. And suddenly, Simone's figure just poofs into the sandy-like smoke. It still has a relative form of a person, but it's more particles at this point, as you still hear what you assume to be Simone's voice, as from what you heard from your encounter when you first came into the dreamscape. You fought well.
Yorgia rushes and leaps over the altar. Do I have to roll acrobatics for that or something?
No, it's just going to leaping over that. I'll say we'll use half your movement.
Oh yeah, no problem. Okay. Anyway, yeah, she does that, and then she like immediately goes to do an unarmed strike on him.
Roll to
And-
hit.
You fought well after he got bapped in the freaking head by Cree, who was panicking. That was pure panic. It just poke, reaction, bam!
So does a 14 hit?
It does not hit. So you go and
Can I get 2 attacks because I get 1 2 attacks per action?
considering this is a preemptive, I will allow it.
Okay, good, because I got a 23 on the second roll. I
The second one hits.
Ooh.
Oh god, it was a 7 damage.
Okay. You feel your fist somehow landing on something, even through all these particles, and it still kind of goes through in a way like your arm has gone through some sort of ghost, but you know it's still taken some sort of effect as you see the particles begin to separate more. And you still hear this voice say yet again, "You fought well, Siobhan. All of you. You've done well." The curse is not yet fully gone, but it has subsided for now. It will do you well to keep eye on your friend. For these nights will come again when you least expect them.
Why should we trust you?
The curse still resides, but it is asleep for now. You are safe. You will know when it will arise again. And you see the apparition sort of extend this amalgamation of particles of a limb forward, closer towards you, Eorgia. You see an attempt of fingers begin to flare before most of them seem to curl into one another, leaving just an index finger. And it comes to your forehead. I need you to roll me Constitution.
Oh dear.
Oh, why did it have to be me? It's always got to be me.
Kind of surprised it wasn't me because Kree is literally right next to him.
Wait, was that a Constitution saving throw or just regular Constitution?
Regular Constitution.
Okay.
What'd you get?
I got a 7.
No.
You feel that it wants to interact with someone in the group. You don't know who.
Oh. Can I tell it's not me, though?
You can tell it's not you.
Well, I'm gonna assume it's Siobhan. Hey, Siobhan, can you come over here for a second? I think Misty Man over here wants to chat.
Sure. I figured
Be
he was
ready.
probably waiting for me anyway.
Kree feels a little bad about smacking him on the back of the head like that in the pure panic she had. She's kind of just like she's standing in place, like holding her staff, and she is like shaking slightly, but she's mostly just watching to make sure like if he actually makes like it actually am I allowed to prepare a react like prepare an action ahead of time? I don't know if it'll be useful, but I want to do it. As Siobhan makes her way over.
I would say not right now.
Okay. Because I was gonna say like if he makes any move to it, if Misty guy over there makes any move to attack, she was gonna whack him again. But well, since you don't want to do that, it's fine. Go ahead. Siobhan walks over.
All right. The apparition moves its attention from Yorgia to you, Siobhan, as the two of you stand from one corner to another corner at the altar. There is barely a little bit of space for one of you to move close to the other. And as he actually begins his way closer to you, do you meet him? What was that?
No clue.
Yes. I mean, I don't know what that was, but I meet him.
Okay. You meet him, and for a moment, the spectral arm that was extended earlier was at his side, but now it comes back up with the hand eerily more defined, and it comes up to gently cup your cheek. It feels familiar as the thumb begins to rub against the side of your face in a cooing sort of manner. You hear many words of confirmation and validation from all the years that you had with Simone. As for a moment, you can't help but hear a sort of, well, really all of you begin to hear just a single note, almost like some sort of instrument or songstress singing the most serene note as it slowly gets louder and louder. As it continues, these words of confirmation, validation, and love continue, but still with the occasional phrasing of, be prepared. I know you're always prepared. As the light around you goes brighter and brighter to the point to where everything begins to slowly turn white. And for a moment, you even see the light turn yellow. Around you, Siobhan, this figure, this apparition, comes closer to you. You see the ovular shape of what was originally the head come closer to yours. You feel a faint sensation towards your lips before it seems to sink into you. Kree, you're a gift. Because you two are closer, I want both of you to roll me investigation.
And can I also roll like Arcana or History to understand what's going on right now?
Sure.
History? Or
History.
I got a
Okay,
modded
I got it.
20.
Okay.
I got an 8 on the investigation, but a 21 on my history.
Okay, for the history, you know that this is truly the end of this. At least for this time in the Dreamscape.
So
the
I
apparition is
know-
not wrong, that you're gonna have to come back eventually.
So I know that we're like about to wake up is what I know though.
Yes.
Okay.
And Kree, Kitty I see all, you can't help but see the faintest glow of yellow coming around Siobhan before everything returns back to white. All of you see all of this white before it softly, really gently comes to a black. Not pure black, but black enough.
Before it like goes completely black, Kree's gonna look at the smoky like apparition particle thingy and say,
Mhm.
"Sorry, I hit you on the head."
As with that, all of your sight going black for a moment, but then a subtle bit of color begins to come. Red, orangish. As all of you feel your eyes just open and flicker. All of you are back in the inn, and that is where we are ending tonight's session.
Can we get a funny quip from Corey before we leave? About what he says when we wake up?
Corey just kind of knocks on the door. Y'all awake yet? I got booze.
Nice.
You have
Siobhan,
boobs? I mean, yeah, you do, but is that what you said?
Booze, ale, rum, alcohol, sweetheart.
I wish Robin was kind of awake right now to hear that. Because again, I don't. Well, we can deal with that next session. We just gotta start with that now.
Right.
Yeah.
Little sleepy mouse.
Oh no, Robin, I'm so sorry. You were so sleepy.
I'm just so tired.
Nope,
Oh,
you're
no.
okay.
Whatever you passed out for, when you're more awake, we'll catch you up on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot happened.
Yeah,
just-
don't worry.
I just want you to know that Corey said, I have booze, and Anchor went, you have boobs? I mean, yes, you do, but is that what you said?
But with that, since we are now accidentally 15 minutes over, this this has been Ty, Robin, Austin, Valkyrie,
Yep.
and Melissa. As we all say, bye-bye!
Enjoy your long rest!
Yeah, enjoy your long rest.
Remember to get a
Indeed.
full night's sleep.
Yes,
Night, Robin.
sleep well and enjoy your long rest.